Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America with breaking news out of Florida from Governor Ron DeSantis. We now know who the next senator from the great state of Florida will be. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. DeSantis has made his decision. Lara Trump has been notified. If you guys remember, Lara Trump, she was hot and heavy in the running to be the replacement for Senator Marco Rubio, as it is assumed he will, with flying colors, be approved to be the next Secretary of State of the United States. He had his confirmation hearings yesterday. It went fantastic. Democrats, a lot of them, many of them, are saying they'll vote for him. I believe he'll get approved with more than 80 votes between Republicans and Democrats. So it was up to DeSantis to pick who the replacement is going to be. As I said, Lara Trump was a heavy competitor, in fact, a favorite for a while to be the next senator. But alas, she pulled her name out of contention a few weeks ago when it was clear that DeSantis was not going to pick her. And instead, Attorney General Moody was picked to be the next senator. She's a Trump supporter. She's young at 49 years old. She's probably, as she keeps winning statewide elections, very likely she's going to be a senator for a long time to come. An absolute warrior for the MAGA movement, for the Republican Party, for conservatism, for common sense, for the anti-woke agenda that has been pushed by Governor DeSantis in Florida. She is perfect for this role. This is a massive victory for us as conservatives. I want you to watch this video, and I want you to let me know what you think in the comments.
Why today I'm proud to announce that I am selecting our Attorney General, Ashley Moody, to serve as our next U.S. Senator.
All right, right now, you just saw it there, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announcing the appointment to replace Marco Rubio in his seat in the United States Senate. Let's discuss with CNN political commentator Jamal Simmons and Republican strategist Doug Heye. Doug, let me start with you first. What do you think?
We've heard so many names banted about, starting with Lara Trump some months ago. There was speculation she would run in North Carolina as well. She's 49 years old, a woman who's been elected repeatedly statewide. So, we're going to see releases from the RNC and the Senate Republican Conference saying why she's great. The DNC and the Democrats in the Senate are going to say why she's terrible. But the reality is she will be sworn in as a senator very soon. She's been elected by a pretty comfortable margin statewide in Florida before. She could be around for a long time.
Yeah. And Jamal, I do want to ask you about something that Donald Trump put up on Truth Social. The president-elect suggesting he will blacklist anyone who has worked with or been supported by people who have criticized him. And you see the list of names there, people like John Bolton, Mike Pence, Nikki Haley, James Mattis, Mark Esper. What do you make of all that? I mean, Pam Bondi has said that there will not be an enemies list over at the Justice Department, but we're not hearing the same thing from Donald Trump about the White House.
I'm shocked, I tell you. Listen, I think every president wants to make sure the people who work for him or her, soon to be her, hopefully, every president wants to make sure that the staff comes to work for them. It's going to be some people who, align with their views and their values, and people who support them. We all go through being vetted when we go to work in the White House, and they ask you questions about what you might have said, and they ask me questions about critical things I said about Joe Biden when I went to the Biden White House. But the question here is, are they hiring people who are going to exercise their best judgment on behalf of the American